Right, y'all. So this is the part two. And Holy Spirit wanted me to get this part out because he said this is a very important part. Now it makes sense to me because I know what what these energies are. I have knowledge on reading people's auras, energies, and or destinies. Okay. This particular person. Oh God. Remember when I was telling you guys about bonds? Like not physical bonds, but like spiritual bonds, how you bond with somebody and how that energy, that whether it be low vibrational, whether it be high vibrational, it doesn't really matter uh, spiritually wise, because this is the thing. When you have a spiritual bond or a connection with someone, and you guys are like meant for each other or meant or destined to be with one another, okay? Even as babies, you know your twin. So you know your other soul, other part of your soul. So I'm a woman. I know the male version of myself, right? And I can meet the man version of myself, but the man version of myself may be a child, right? We are bonded. We know that we are bonded, but because they're underage, there's nothing that can happen between us. I have to wait until they're older, right? Or he has to wait until they're older. This is the thing. And I don't know why I'm saying this, but this is significant to what I just said in part one. Okay? Holy Spirit saying it's significant. Okay, so this person and that person are bonded spiritually, uh, like twins or past life soulmates, right? But this is the thing, rape is not tolerated in any of these. That is against spiritual law, okay? Did this person get into an accident recently? This older person, not your child, this older person. Did this older person get into an accident recently? And I'm saying this because I'm seeing somebody in the hospital. I'm seeing somebody in the hospital bed. This is because of what they did. It was against spiritual law. You have to wait. You have to wait until they're of age and of age of consent to know what it is. You understand? You have to wait. They went against spiritual law, okay? And Holy Spirit don't see kind to people that's that way, okay? Now, the Holy Spirit does allow beings on this planet to do that to people, and they get away with that shit for years. But this is the thing, spiritually, Holy Spirit beating they fucking ass every day. Holy Spirit torments these people that do this injustice. You thinking that they getting away with shit, they not. They can't even fucking sleep at night. You hear me? They don't sleep at all. So, bruh, this person not gonna make it, okay? And it's because of what they did to your child. Even if you haven't paid attention to this video, that first video and this video gonna make you put two and two together, make four. You hear me? Yeah, cause I saw somebody in a hospital bed. They got into an accident. You know, got shot. Got shot. I'm hearing got shot. Yeah, yeah. Spiritual law. No, you can't do that. Okay, nobody can do that. Nobody has the right to do that. I don't give a fuck. If Holy Spirit say, yeah, that's your, like, okay, I'm gonna bring y'all back. And this is for the people that watch Twilight, right? All right, if you watch the Twilight saga, right? You remember when Bella was pregnant, right? And what the fuck, the wolf boy, I forget his fucking name. That's terrible. And I love that. I love that movie. Listen, so the wolf boy imprinted on the baby. It's like that. It's like that. It's like that. It's like bond, right? I'm gonna keep saying bond because it's like that. But they went against spiritual law. They went against spiritual protocol. Okay, spiritually you have protocols in which you have to follow. Okay, so any spiritualist that is a real spiritualist, no, you have to be grounded by a set of foundational rules when you go to do your spiritual practices, your spiritual works, and anything outside of yourself that you're doing spiritually. Okay, you have to know the areas. Okay, there's no gray area. There is black and white. Okay, there's right and wrong. Okay, and it's direct. It's not ooh, if you do this. No, it's direct. And if you fuck up, you're gonna feel it. Okay, if you do bullshit, you're gonna feel it. Okay, when you get into this spiritual stuff, it's not a fucking joke. And I don't care who say this shit is not real, it's not happening. That's a motherfucking lie. I need you to check over your fucking life and check those times that you went against yourself and all that pain that you felt. Make it make sense. Okay? When you are dealing with spiritual practices and you know yourself, because yourself is the one that's performing these spiritual practices, because unbeknownst to you, you don't know why you know these things. Okay? But you do. Right? And it's because that's your spiritual within. That's your spiritual essence. That's your soul. That's your true soul. Right? So this person went against spiritual law. And I keep telling y'all, because we are in the age of Aquarius, when knowledge is being presented right in front of our fucking eyes. We have the vast set of knowledge, whether it be spiritual knowledge, physical knowledge, soul knowledge, past life knowledge. I have, bruh, listen, you cannot go against spiritual law. Spiritual law is sacred law. These are laws that have been placed in the spiritual realm to protect and to keep order on the do's and don'ts. Okay, you can't go against it. Ain't no way, shape, or form. And if you go against it, knowing you're going against it, that's your fucking ass. Okay, that's your ass. If you're purposely going against it because you didn't want to wait, or you didn't want to follow the rules, or you didn't want to follow, you feel me, what is supposed to be, bruh. Yo, I'm gonna tell y'all again, watch y'all motherfucking kids. Watch y'all kids. Watch y'all kids, bro. Even the teenagers, watch them, bro. Like, bro, I'm so funny about my fucking kids, bro. It ain't no joke. And I think that's because I've been so traumatic. Like, so much shit happened to me when I was a kid, bro. So much shit. So to everybody on the outside, oh, that bitch crazy. Don't talk to her kids. Don't go around her kids. It's not that. It's, yo, if I see something, I'm gonna fucking say something, bitch. If I see you acting funny, I'm gonna say something. I'm not one to bite my fucking tongue. You hear me? If I see something weird going on, I want an explanation. I want to put myself at ease. Okay? Even your teenagers, okay? I know a lot of people got their kids into sports and athletic events, and they travel with these people, and you don't go with them. No, baby. Listen to me, because there is some kids that goes on these trips, these out of town trips with these coaches and these parts of these people of the team. Listen to me. Holy Spirit. Holy Spirit always give me some heavy stuff to talk about, y'all. Like, I don't shy away from none of the messages because I be feeling like some people need to hear this shit. And it's gonna reach to the people that need to fucking hear this shit, right? I need y'all to do me a solid, okay? Because there even are teenagers this stuff is happening to teenagers, but it's their coaches. It's the coaches, okay? It's the coaches that's doing this shit. Either the coaches are setting it up to where people are meeting them wherever it is that they go, and stuff is happening there unbeknownst to you, and your child gets home and all of a sudden they say they don't want to do it anymore. They don't want to do the cheerleading anymore. They don't want to be on the swim team. They don't want to be on the football team. They don't want to be on the basketball team. That is a red flag. That is a red fucking flag. That is a red fucking flag. Now, you need to figure out what the fuck happened. You need to do whatever the fuck you need to do to figure out what the fuck happened. You hear me? Because there is a teenager. There is teenagers. But this particular teenager, after this trip that you didn't go on with them, this is like the first time. Shit. Holy Spirit say this is the first time you didn't go on a trip with this child. This is the first time they got this child alone. Because every event out of town or out of wherever you go with them, because you either took time off of work, you knew ahead of schedule, but this particular time you didn't know ahead of time. You didn't have the ability to go. You had to work to support all the money towards this the stuff that they do. The coaches, they use the money, they get the money for the team, right? Okay, right? Bruh, I can't believe this shit, man. Okay, so when this person got back from this trip that you didn't go on with them, they said they didn't want to do it anymore. You were questioning them and you were asking them why. Because I could see this person. I could see this person. And she was just like, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I just don't want to do it anymore. I don't want to go back. I don't want to do it anymore. Right? And you couldn't understand. My God. You couldn't understand what was going on in that moment. You were just like, why is she so upset? Why is she so upset? Right? Why is she so upset? This is all I can hear you saying. Like in your head, this is what I'm hearing you say to yourself. What happened? Why are you so upset? And then you start to verbalize it. You say, what happened? Why are you so upset? And she was like, I just don't want to do it anymore. I'm quitting the team. And that's it. And she storms off. She storms off. And you're left there stuck like, really, what happened? So you get on the phone. Okay, I'm seeing this shit. You got on the phone and you called the fucking coach and you say, hey, such and such, this is such and such, mom. What's going on? She got back home from your guys' trip and, bruh, she got back home from the trip and she no longer want to be a part of the team. And like right away, you heard like the hesitant in this person's voice to even give you an answer because you're questioning like what happened. Like no fucking joke, I am literally seeing you on the fucking phone talking to this person and they stutter. They say, well, ma'am, like nothing happened out of the ordinary, everything was good, and da. So they trying to throw you off. They trying to say, ooh, nothing never happened, and that, you know what I'm saying, everything is good and copacetic. See, listen, I don't know if this is something I'm seeing that's gonna get ready to happen or something that's already happened. You understand? or something that is presently happening, but I am seeing it, okay? Um, and you're just asking why, what happened, why, right? Okay, they gave you some bullshit ass story, you hang up the phone, right? And still something within you was like, something's not right, okay? And for the next couple of days, your daughter, she basically stayed in her fucking room. She didn't come out of her room. And every day you would go and you would knock on the door. I don't, bruh. You would go and you would knock on the door, and she would be in there, and she would be just in there. And she was like, no. You was like, are you hungry? I'm bringing your food is here, da da da. You would basically like leave it at the door, because she didn't come down out of her room for days. Bruh, my fucking Christ, bruh. Bruh, I need y'all to pay attention to y'all children, bruh. Okay? This you ain't let up though. You ain't let up though. You kept coming to that door every day, and you would sit. Holy Spirit, I'm seeing you sit. You would sit at the door, and you would talk to her through the door every day. And you would say, babe, I just want you to come out. Can you come talk to me? Can you come talk to me? It's okay. We'll figure out. I want to see what's going on. Let's figure it out. Because you knew something was fucking wrong. You knew something was fucking wrong. And your instincts were like fucking right on point. Yo, kudos to you, bro. You didn't let up. Every day you would go to that fucking door until she opened the door. You also called her friends, because there was some friends. They were all together in a group. They did this as a group. They joined the team as a group so they could stay together throughout the high school. This is a high schooler. They high school years together, so they joined the same team, right? Okay. Oh my God, bruh. Right, so you didn't let up, and she didn't want to tell you at first. She didn't want to say anything because she was already like kids get embarrassed about things like this, because they like, no, ain't nobody ever gonna believe me. The adults are always right, and da da da. You know what I'm saying? So internally she was screaming. Okay, you didn't hear her scream through that door, but internally she was screaming. Okay, she never came out of the room. She didn't even come out of the room to use the bathroom. And the reason why I say that is because there's a bathroom in her room. So that was like her perfect bird in the cage. I want to say bird in the cage. I don't know. Maybe you guys have a bird in a cage in your home. Or there is a movie or a show called Bird in the Cage. Maybe you should check that out. I don't know, because I don't know if this is like happening now or had happened in the past, and or is like currently like future present, future tense. Okay, but I said all that to say this. Y'all just keep an eye on y'all children. Please. It's too much going on with the war against women as beings of this planet. War against women. And sexualizedness with men as well. But it's more say because they want dominance over our life, over who we are solely. It doesn't have nothing to do with the flesh really. It's like an internal thing, okay? So y'all watch y'all kids, okay? This is for babies on up, okay? If you knew the signs and you didn't say anything and you didn't pressure, like you didn't tell your kids, hey, you didn't stay on them like this person did,
And you notice after a while that they started to hang out with the wrong crowd. They start to like do drugs. They start to be out late, and they out and they don't tell you where they're going. They just come in. These are signs that something happened. Okay, they did a drastic like shift in their energy. Okay, I need y'all to pay attention to that. Okay, pay attention. Okay, if the things that they like to do they don't do anymore, pay attention to those things. If their grade levels were like really high, they like straight A student or A, B, and C student, and they were doing pretty well in school, and then it kind of declined, and now they just like pay attention to that. Okay, because these are the signs. Okay, we not always around our kids, but we want to be present in their lives and their upbringing. So this is why we need to like be more attentive. Okay, even when you're home and you're tired, because trust me, it's been days when I come home after work fucking exhausted. 12-hour shift. I sleep for damn 2 hours. I get up, I go to my day job, and I didn't have time in between to even check on my own well being, let alone my child's like well being. I did it, okay? I need you guys to be more attentive. Okay. I know as parents, period. This is for parents. This is not just for moms. This is for parents in general and grandparents. If you are watching your after your grandchildren and you notice a change in their behavior when they come from their parents' house, red flag. Just ask questions. So on and so forth, because grandparents pick up on shit more than parents would any day. Okay, and that you have to be careful with that grandparent stuff too, because your grandparents, Holy Spirit, I'm not going there. Okay, because I'm gonna go on another loop with the grandparents now, because you gotta just be watch, fight in the spirit and pray. You hear me? Again, the war is not with flesh. Okay, please, the war is within. It's the spirit. Okay, it's the soul contracts. It's the soul karma. It's the soul. We dealing with internal stuff, and you can't see internal. The only way you see internal is the behavior on the outside. Okay, the way the person's acting, the way the person interacts, the way the person just like when this person come over, this person like leaves the room. Pay attention. Okay. Okay. I hope y'all took heed to that message, because that's for a couple people. I saw one in particular, but that's for a couple people. Hell, that's for all people. Okay, just be aware. All right, watch out for your kids' behavior. Okay, when it starts to shift and change, these are red flags. Okay, this is how kids like interpret what's happening when they can't find like the words. Okay. I thank y'all so very much for listening to this message. It's gonna reach who it needs to reach right when it needs to reach them, and or it's gonna flash across their screen on their devices, whether it be their laptops or their computer, whatever devices that they use. Y'all will get this message, especially if this message is for you. If what I said throughout this whole message in part one, because I'm going to do it's 2 parts, and part one, you will get the message. Okay, for those, and for even for those that this happened to your child and you couldn't figure out what, that's what was going on. Okay. All right, this your girl. I'm out.